Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. Is my kettle boiling? Is there air? No, not air, steam coming out. Possibly. If not, it's very close. It's gone 10 o'clock in the morning. It's about 10:15. And I slept really well. It was just what I needed. I didn't actually go to sleep until about 1ish. But then I slept. Didn't get up for a wee, nothing. Just slept through. I feel like it's ready to boil. There we go. Hold on. Kenzie very nearly used up my milk yesterday morning for breakfast. I saw him open and went, "No, what? That is my milk. It fits in my fridge." I think everyone else is up. I imagine so at this time. Rick's not been well, bless him, so he might be having a lay-in. I have had the dogs around, so I know Damon and Jem with the dogs will have had to have got up, fed them, let them out for wheeze and stuff. Oh, so for breakfast this morning, having an Activia. What flavour? Is it rhubarb? Oh no, pomegranate? Fig. And a banana. Oh, gonna pop some makeup on as well, so I need to do that. But yes, I'm feeling very refreshed, and this is exactly what I needed. I just needed time with my crew and time to relax. No pressure, no running around, no nothing. There were two really weird things that happened last night. Just as, you know, you get to that, it's a bit more than twilight. You know, everything is in shadow, but the sky is still slightly lighter than black. And we were chatting, and Jen and I both simultaneously, and the dogs, all responded to this big black shadow that flew into the fork of the trunk of the tree where it spreads out, the big tree. Think fruit bat sized, but I don't know what it was. It just silently, it had to have been an owl. It came in silently. It was big. We didn't see it leave. So we all get up. Damon's going, "What the hell? What?" And I was like, we were both like, there's something huge just flew into that tree. But by the time we'd, put our torches on and stuff, we couldn't see anything. There was also a cow all evening into the early hours of the morning that sounded distressed. It was obviously on the other side of the river. And it was mooing, coming closer and further away. So we think it was like walking this way and then walking. So we knew it wasn't trapped because the sound changed. It moved around. But its mooing sounded really distressed, and it was on its own. So we suspect it's lost its herd somewhere. But I mean, how big is the field that it's lost its herd and couldn't find them? So Jem put on the village Facebook group that, does anybody know the farmer? Because it's sounding really distressed. Like, it was proper. I said, I wonder if it's giving birth, but then they usually bring them into the barns. But then the fact that it was moving further away and coming back again, we're like, probably not. I could still hear it when I was dozing off at about 1 o'clock. So I don't know if anyone's heard it this morning. It is a bit odd. I don't usually hear, sometimes you hear a cow moo and then you often hear another cow respond. There was something about the sound of this that was long and distressed. The tone kept changing. It had a distressed feel about it. It made Jen and I both feel quite uncomfortable. But yeah, hopefully it's okay. I don't know what was wrong with it. Maybe it did just lose its friends and couldn't get to them, or for some reason maybe it's been put in a field on its own. I don't know. I think it's a bit early for them to be taking the babies away. I know that is horrible. I hate that. I have heard there's now milking practices. Somebody in Oxfordshire, I believe it is, has been milking, has a dairy farm, or has had a dairy farm, and has been milking cows without removing the babies. Can't remember how it works. It's sort of like a self-weaning thing. And I mean, it's much kinder, much nicer. And I don't think, obviously, it produces quite as much milk, but it's a much better practice, I think. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'd be really interested to hear or find out more about it. If anyone knows the details of that, please let me know. But I might have to Google it, because I heard it on the radio a few months ago while I was driving somewhere, and I just thought, that's much nicer. That's much better. I don't like that the babies are taken away. Right, okay, I'm going to stop chit-chatting. I'm going to pop some makeup on, and then I'm going to go make myself present with everybody else. Very, very chilled. Rather too chilled. Should put the hammock up. Should have turfed you all out from under here and got the hammock up.
You're welcome to put the hammock up.
It does require moving, everybody. I'll just stay here in my little egg chair, relaxing. That looks amazing. I have food envy.
Yeah.
Yes, let's prepare my delicious lunch. Yummy. And baby food for pudding. Yum yum. Actually, that is yum yum, to be fair. That's very yum yum.
Put my summoning hat on.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Catman.
Damon, past, present and future.
Yes, please.
Okay.
He really needs the crystal ball.
Your present, your past is the woman looking at the well with the thingy.
That's very descriptive.
So, the Five of Cups. This is a very interesting card. I mean, really, it's interesting. Look at the detail of it.
Cups is like emotions and things.
Right. So, well, you have many empty vessels as an emotion. You stick your foot in one. You're always sticking your foot in it.
Yeah.
You always put your foot in it.
And and you've got all your eggs in one basket. Tell me, my child, what would you like to know?
I'd like to know what was in my past, what is in my present, and what was in my future, please.
Right.
What is in my future?
So you've shuffled these.
I have.
Okay. So we'll start with the past. And I'm not sure I can keep this accent up.
That's fine.
Okay. So, number 5, the devil.
Ooh.
So, you've been led into temptation in your past, but you've had the presence of mind to put the brakes on when necessary.
Okay.
Be wary. No, that's the next one. So, you come from a past, but it's a past of open-mindedness.
I get to call.
You get to call, yeah.
3 6s.
3 6s. Judo.
Yes.
Oh.
3 things you wish you owned.
A lot of money, a fast car, and a bigger van.
Be clean.
Oh God.
Name 3 things you measure.
Willies. Bigger willies and smaller willies.
Pass.
Did I pass? Woohoo!
Yeah.
3 card games.
Canasta, snap, and bridge.
Yeah. Rick, be clean.
Oh God.
Name 3 ways to relax at home.
Massage, VR, and drink.
You didn't go there.
Yeah.
Well, massage.
You said?
Massage.
Massage.
Depends what he's massaging.
I suppose, yeah.
I was thinking of my massage chair.
More jacket potatoes. Tonight's is cheese and beans. Good evening, you lovely lot. It's just been a great day. It's been a great weekend. I've still got a bit of tomorrow and then I have to travel home. But the weather's been good. The company's been fantastic. And I'm just very grateful to have friends who I can spend time with, who have similar outlooks on life to me. And yeah, it's just, this field always feels like it has fairy dust in it. So it's good. Unicorn dust, I think actually we call it. Anyway, what have we done today? We've played some games. One of them ended up in an absolute giggling fit. I think you probably had to be there to appreciate it. It was the name something in 5 seconds, 3 things in 5 seconds. And that game that we were playing, and it kind of got a bit rude. And then the phone went. And Rick announced something very loudly as Jen picked up the phone to somebody looking for someone to rescue a pigeon. And the timing was just impeccable. But we laughed so hard. And Damon, I think, nearly had an asthma attack. My chest and stomach was hurting so much. But it's like, it's a memory made. It's a memory made. We're going to remember this day for a long time. We also played a dice game, which we finally got the hang of. And we did some tarot reading. I gave Rick his presents yesterday and he loved them. And he's been wearing his cat hat today. And Damon and Jen gave me some really lovely gifts for my birthday. It's my birthday probably in about 3 weeks. And maybe 4 weeks. And I'm feeling super spoiled. Got such really lovely gifts, which I can't show you now because it's dark. But I'll try and remember to show you in the morning. I'm just feeling very grateful for my friendship groups. And yeah, life is good. I am in pain. Not just from the laughing, but some bone is working its way out from my tooth extraction site. This just saga goes on and on. The sharp, serrated sharp bit of bone coming up, which I've heard is a thing after you've had an extraction. And obviously my extraction was particularly traumatic. There's probably leftover bits of tooth and bone and stuff. And the body expels it, sends it up to the surface. It's cut the side of my tongue. It's made my throat sore all the way down here. It's made my ears sore all the way into there. And I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself. So, yeah. I've also realised, looking at my diary, that I've got a hygienist appointment booked in, which obviously been booked in for ages. But I think I'm just going to have to cancel it anyway. It's on Tuesday, so I'm going to have to remember to ring them on Monday, cancel it, because I don't think I'm ready to have any kind of hygienist stuff done to my mouth. And what I've managed to do is either pick some of the bone off or push it back into the gum. I don't know which, but it's just given me a little bit of temporary relief and I'm back on the painkillers. I just want this whole tooth thing to be over and done with. I am so bored of talking about my teeth. Really am. I thought it would be done and dusted, and it's still giving me grief. So I will probably have to speak to a dentist about that. But I really don't want to go all the way back to Reading to the dentist. I'm hoping that if something needs to be done, my dentist can do it. But for now... Oh, I stuck my lights on. Apparently, you can see them from the outside as well. Damon sent me a picture of the reverse of that on the outside. It's not very subtle then for when I park up, but I don't care. It's nice. It's all run off of my battery charger, portable battery charger thing. Right, I'm going to say my good nights to you, lovely lots, and I will see you all in the morning. Thanks for watching. Come back to see what we do tomorrow before I go home.